Wiley was the tour champion, and Paul was second, and Shane McMinn, just a great player from Oklahoma, and this is going to be something else.
Yeah, this is going to be a truly great match to watch. Just watching the caliber of players these guys are, and like I was talking about earlier, what these guys, you know, have in their arsenal.
We need to make this.
And now you're seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Sorry, we wasn't on the live.
All right. Okay, so Paul rolled out there.
So.
All right, well, I've known Paul for 25 years, and he is something else.
Strong
so
for
good.
A long time.
He was so good back in the day. I mean, he was so hard to beat.
Yeah, and I think he still plays so strong and just doesn't have the time.
No, really probably the inclination. Really, you know, he's not quite as serious about it as he once was, but there is no doubt he knows what he's doing out there. And it looks like Shane gave him back this shot. So Paul's an excellent safety player. He's a champion straight pool player. That was really his game. Let's see what he does here.
Cross bank.
Yep. A little short there. Okay, so that's going to bring Shane up. Let's see what Shane's got for us.
We're going to get the names changed out. It didn't change over. We're working on two cameras. We got one changed up, another one's changed up now. Got a race, and in this race, like we said, Paul's going to 9, and Shane McMinn's going to 10.
All right, so what did I miss? Looks like Paul's back at the table. I'm surprised. But all right. So he could go a couple of different ways here. He could cut it in the side, which might be a way to go.
I'm thinking he might possibly play a safe.
Oh, maybe behind the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lining up like he's gonna. Yeah, bank it.
I think he was going for safety. He just nicked that 9.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is no bargain.
You know the way these cameras are set up, it kind of looks like it's real dark around here, but just, you know, everything's emphasized on this table here, but
we're looking at the same camera.
I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, it's Paul, ball in hand. It's a great opportunity for him to go jump up 1-0, and I think he's going to do it. one thing to pay attention to with Paul is he's such a great position player. His position play is really, really good. He's an excellent straight pull player, and he really.
How do you get back to it?
Well, no, we just want that first camera to be on the other angle.
Just kind of got to hit it a couple times. Yeah.
All right, sure enough, Paul runs out, and his score is 1-0. Paul Guernsey over Shane McMinn. Bear with us. Billy and I are still learning the equipment a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little learning curve. We got it, though. I was speaking with Shane McMinn earlier, and he just won a $5,000 added tournament. Can't remember which one it was. It's here in Texas, though.
One of the pre-Derby events, or well, no, because they're playing the Derby right now. So
yeah, they're playing the Derby.
I'm a little surprised he's not at the Derby, to be honest.
I am too. Well, he said that he came back from the losers and possibly split it. So maybe it was Chip out there.
Oh yeah, maybe so. Chip Compton. Yeah.
Yeah, what a tournament that Derby is. The lineup is just amazing. 9 days.
No, for the cost of for a player pass, you get to watch all that stuff for nothing, and that is something else.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't got the players pass because being here, but after this weekend, and I'll have a little time to watch. I'm gonna have to.
I showed it on my home movie theater a couple of years ago, and we went from the Bigfoot Challenge and went through all the events, and it was a lot of fun. It was yeah. See, Paul just he was trying to make that ball. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, he was in good shape if he had made that too. He's all right. No, he's perfect. That's a shot I don't hit particularly well. I sometimes don't get in that window, actually, he doesn't have to get in a window. I didn't see the 3 ball down there. I thought he was getting on the 4. I was like, he got perfect on that 4.
Yeah.
Good left-handed shot. He's got a good angle here, too.
Tight little window where he's going to go get on that 6.
Yeah, if he's trying to get below it, he could actually go well. If he goes above it, he's flirting with that pocket. No, I think he's just going to go right like that. Yeah. He's got a good angle here, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to be all right. That's nice. And we're looking at 1-1. Yep, this is going to be 1-1. Shane waiting for Tony Sulzer over there.
How about that? I'm really glad to see Tony Sulzer.
Yeah, absolutely.
He hadn't
haven't seen him in a while. Yeah.
From what I've heard, he hadn't played too much, but man, what a player!
He's
great
another
guy too. That's probably
he's a great guy.
what I like the best about Tony. He's just a really good guy.
He's another guy I've known for 20 plus years. I remember he was probably 18 or so. I played a tournament in Paris, Texas, and Jeremy Jones was in it. He was a teenager also, both of them.
Yeah.
And Bob Vanover ended up winning, and I think Paul Guernsey finished third, but Tony got second.
I haven't heard Bob Vanover in a while.
Yeah. But Tony finished second in that tournament, and that was crazy. And Jeremy put me out of that tournament.
Well, Jeremy, he's up there playing the Derby.
Oh yeah. And CJ's playing in some challenge match, right?
Is he?
He's in some sort of against Nick DeLeon.
I seen something. I don't know.
And I think that was tonight. Yeah, Saturday. So yeah, tonight.
See more about that. I'll just flash through it.
Yeah, he posted a flyer. There it is. Yeah, nope, that's not it. That's we're consulting Facebook here.
Seminar.
Yeah, it's a seminar, right? Consulting Facebook here to see, but I'm pretty sure he's playing a match against Nick DeLeon tonight. That's why he's not here. All right, well, back to this. Shane McMinn at the table. He's got a good angle here, but this can be a tricky shot. It is. You know, you hit that point.
How much of that rail he has in front of the side pocket there. It looks like he's got enough. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he forced it right through it. That's a good shot.
What a shot.
That was a real good shot. He made that look a lot easier than it actually is. You know, you can hit that point and then you're up. You know, you're up by that scoreboard, wondering what happened. You know, you're wondering how your life took that turn. You know? All right. Well, he got a bump there. He's in good shape. I think we're very likely to be 2-1 Shane here. Isn't that funny how guys shoot so good these days? They shoot so straight that they don't mind those off-angle cuts.
Right.
You know, when I first started playing, you didn't want to cut like that. You just, you know, but now everybody shoots so good. There's
you want the angle, so all you have to do is lean left, you know, or come back.
You didn't see those real steep angles. Now, another thing too, though, is that you know, we are playing on 8-footers. We're not playing on 9-footers. A 9-foot diamond. I don't know how often you're going to want to leave yourself that thin cut like that.
A little bigger than 9-foot diamonds.
I don't think you're going to want to leave yourself that thin cut like that on a 9-foot diamond.
You have to hit it pure.
Yeah.
Well, we're 2-1. Shane over Paul.
And breaking, so he's got a chance to go clear. You know.
Break means a lot in these situations here.
No, it sure does.
Pocket a ball.
My first match, I broke and ran out the first game, and my opponent broke and ran out right behind me.
See how soft he just broke that?
Yep.
Just enough to make
Yeah, made a couple balls. He's off and running.
Come back one row.
Underneath the 8, I would say, oh. Well, that. I'm kind of wondering if that might be a tight pocket or something, because you know, TJ missed a couple in that pocket.
Maybe you're shooting over a ball.
Oh,
like
that's
that
true.
You kind of put that punch in there.
I don't think Paul can make this, so he's going to have to do something safety-wise. thinking about it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, he was trying to come behind that 9. He was trying to come behind that 9, but got the dreaded double kiss.
Looked like it would have been a pretty decent shot if it wasn't a double hit that one.
He's in line here. Just follow down and shoot that 3 in the other corner. So, oh no, he's coming around it.
Wow.
I never have the guts to shoot that kind of thing. I just give myself a little steeper angle and shoot that 3 in the other corner. Only when I'm playing real good do I shoot him like that.
Feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, we do not own the copyrights to any music playing.
Truthfully, I'm not sure I'd want to own the copyright to this. I feel like a winner already.
Jeff, you haven't done no robotics in a while, or what?
Yeah, no.
Since the late '80s.
Yeah, exactly right. I don't know if I can pop anymore. I was quite the pop locker back in the day, but I think those days might have passed me by.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at 3-1 Shane McMinn. As soon as he clears this one, and that's foregone conclusion. All right, so we're looking at 3-1 Shane over Paul, and Paul breaking. Played on some pool teams with Paul, a few different 8-ball teams, BCA and some other teams, and he's got a presence about him when he's playing good, especially 8-ball. He's a tremendous 8-ball player. He is really hard to beat playing 8-ball, but he's just got a presence about him.
Yeah, it goes with the many years experience that he has around, around this industry.
Oh yeah.
He's walked the walk that a lot of people hadn't even begun.
No.
A lot of players that have played for a while just haven't, he's been around. Good guy too,
he's got good demeanor at the table. He does not get particularly frustrated. I think he was playing safe there. I think he just didn't hit it very good. Yeah, I compare him very favorably to he was a previous generation's Brian Parks. That was the kind of player he was. He was an amateur player. He advertised himself as an amateur player, but he could compete with anybody.
Yeah.
And he never played in the U.S. Amateur or anything like that, but he was competing in World Straight Pool Championships and those sorts of things, and he could compete with anybody, and that's.
Yeah.
He and Bob Vanover both were kind of dedicated amateurs, and oh, look at this! Oh, Shane
dipped that one.
Oh yeah, he rushed that one. Well, I don't feel so bad. I had a couple of those myself in that first match, so I don't feel so bad. It does take to shake off the first match jitters and.
As of now, we'll do the break around later on between 7.
How did you do your first match?
I won my first match. So, I played pretty well, really. I made a couple of stupid mistakes, but I thought I played all right. And, I haven't really played a whole lot. I was sick I got sick on New Year's Eve. I got the flu on New Year's Eve, and I really haven't shaken it. Man, I'm still kind of a little rough. Oh, don't want to go there. Wow. Shane was taking a lot of time to start with. It looks like he's just knocking him in now. He kind of stopped looking. So
yeah, I think both of them are cold coming into this.
I didn't even realize Shane was in the building until they called his name in the Calcutta. I was very surprised by that. All right, 4-1, Shane McMinn over Paul Guernsey. And Shane is going to 10, Paul is going to 9.
Well, I believe it's what, 4,000 added into the.
That's right. Yeah, 4,000. That's a new value for this tournament or for this tour this year. We got 4,000.
7,000 added all together, and
yeah.
then 4,000 goes into this stretch. Yeah. So.
Shane checking the rack. Probably not a bad idea. Otro vez with Tony Matthew. All right, here we go. Shane's out kind of in the middle of the table too. They may know something I don't.
Well,
see, I
he's
like
making
that.
A ball.
He's making a ball, and he's got position on the one. I have to say, even though I was making more balls, I wasn't always getting, because I was actually playing the one in the side, and I would do that. But sometimes the two would get rough. Yeah. You know, I was playing the if he put it on the back rail, I was playing it up 2 rails to the top. But I didn't always get a shot on the second ball.
I think it's something that you work back and forth there to see what's working with you. You know, where you're pulling that cue ball back to. You know? Wow.
All right. See if
There's a few of them that he's just jumped down there and popped like that.
Yeah. See if Paul can get started here.
Good line.
Yeah, it's a good line. He really plays those shots nice.
I think he's got the angle to drift over. He wobbled it, but he did make it.
3-1 Shane McMinn. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1 Shane. Yeah, that's a good choice there. All right, so this isn't so easy.
Here is going to be your.
Yeah, this is gonna be the ball
shot
game
of the game to get
Let's
out.
see what he does here. Okay, he's gonna kill this ball and try to go between the 5 and the 9, just like so. And boy, he hit that nice. Much harder than he made it look. Good shot there. Sometimes if you hit that a little loose, you'll go behind that 7 and you'll be hating yourself for about 4 games. Okay. Oh, Paul. Well, okay,
He got a good roll.
Didn't necessarily sell out. But
he lifted up pretty strong on that shot.
Shane's a pretty good bank player, so I'm guessing he's going here. Ahead 4-1, I'm thinking.
4-1.
Yeah, I think he's going. He's probably even money to make this too. Yeah. Oh, he didn't make it though. He rattled it.
That's the problem when you go for it, though.
Oh yeah, but I think you still have to. 4-1, you got to go.
I was talking to last night on here, fight night, and we were talking about Rick Sparks up at JR Pockets. He's the bartender up there, and I think every Thursday he has Pool Theory Thursday, and he'll set up a shot, and everybody comments on it, what they would do, and a lot of them are right. But
Paul. Well, he missed that one. He missed that one pretty significantly.
I start, I don't comment on it, but where you at in the race depends on how you're going to go with that.
You better believe it does.
If you're 3-1 in a race to 5, yeah, you might be a little more aggressive with a shot.
Yeah, he whacked that one right in. Oh, Paul, I'd like to have that one back.
2 banks at it. He's going to figure it out.
Yeah, 5-1 Shane. That was a little bit of a rough hit from Paul. I don't know what happened there. I like getting involved in those kind of theory sessions too.
Absolutely.
Even players that are not accomplished or whatever, they'll give you some ideas sometimes.
Absolutely.
They'll you watch them hit it or even just talk about it. And Rick's playing this tournament, right? He was on the list, so I'm pretty sure he's playing.
He lost his first match. He went hill and got broken ran on for the hill set. So.
And how'd you
can't beat yourself around that,
Yeah. So. How'd you end up in the fight night last night? You split sets? Is that what I heard?
We won our televised match.
Right.
We come back and we played another one. We lost it.
Yeah.
So.
And you were playing with who, Gerardo?
Me and Mark Gonzalez.
You and Mark.
Against, Geraldo and Jay Rod.
And Jay. Yeah, Gerardo's another player. Boy, that guy gets lined out, and woof, he can be a handful.
He can.
I don't think he hit that ball.
I think he did either.
Oh, Paul's struggling here. One thing I can tell you, though, he will not quit.
No. Yeah, you can't count him out here. 5-1's a big deficit and all. I mean, especially playing a caliber player of Shane. The tides can turn, the momentum can fall. We all know that.
Sure they can, yeah. Just when you think you've got it in hand.
Yeah.
I lost one in the Royce Memorial. I had that match absolutely won, and I look up and I'm shaking my opponent's hand. He's saying I played a nice tournament.
Yeah.
It's like, well, thought I had that match pretty well in hand. Didn't.
Wow. I had a match. It was my second match at the Rick Stanley this month, and I don't think I made an error. It was a race of 5. I don't think I made an error in 4 games. I had him 4-1. He won the first game, and I don't think I made an error. I mean, I was shooting nice, and that momentum dropped, and he got a couple rolls, and then he got out, and then before I knew it, we're back to 4-4.
Yeah,
and he ended up getting me.
You're hill, and you're like, what happened?
I just like, are you kidding? Well, I was, and I did actually thank the Lord. I was frustrated over it, not at the table or nothing.
Oh, Paul.
But we ended up playing later, and I redeemed myself, I guess.
Yeah.
Made me feel better, But it does happen.
Oh. Okay, well, we're seeing some very uncharacteristic misses again.
Well, I can tell you too, we got a lot of people standing around these tables right now.
Yeah, that can definitely play a part. I know that I don't particularly like it when it's oh, he's all right.
That worked out.
I thought he was going to glance off and scratch.
Yeah, Shane's ready to get that game
Yeah,
over with.
let's put that one to bed. All right, so 5-2. That was 6-1. Would have been quite a bit different. All right, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties, but it looks like the stream is back.
Might have got slow for a minute, or Wi-Fi here. Kind of slowed down, but we're
All right, sorry about that. We're back. Getting all the technical difficulties sorted out.
okay. 7-3, Shane versus Paul.
Yep. And I don't. All right, looks like Shane bumped a ball. Yep, sure enough. I don't think he can make this. Maybe he can. Oh, no, that's a bad hit.
That was
Yep.
a foul.
It was foul. All right, well, here's
This
a
could
chance
be
for Paul to get one back.
Big opening for Paul.
Yeah, sure it is. All right, so what problems does he have? Now everything looks pretty good. I think getting the right angle on the 5 is going to be, or I mean on the, I guess it's the 4.
Gotta go, yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
these
gotta
next-
get on this side of this 4 for
Yeah,
the
these
side
next
pocket.
these next three shots
Unless
are going to
he's
be the
shoot
big
it in
ones.
the corner.
Oh, he doesn't.
I think I'd shoot it in the corner. Just kind of get up on that rail.
Maybe, and just float it down for the
Yeah.
5 in the side. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that might be the way to go. He doesn't want to give
He's
himself
kinda
too
at
much
a-
angle here.
He's kind of at a tough angle to get it on the inside of that 6 to get it to the rail.
That's right. Yeah, because he wants to be. He'd like to be on that rail. He doesn't. If if he's anything off the rail, he's gonna have some. There we go. Well,
he might have a little bit of
oh, he
room
might
out.
have some room.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he had that room to me.
Yeah.
Well, if he
I
can,
think that's why he left that
maybe,
kind of a harder angle so he can bite right into the
and just come across. Yeah.
titty. Right at the corner of that rail.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna come a little short here.
He kind of.
So
I think I might have eased it.
maybe a little. Me too.
Yeah, and just come one rail instead of going. He wanted two rails.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there. That's. He's on it. Yep. Yeah, still may go, but doesn't want to be that close to it.
Kind of shoot up there and he might got a little line at that 9 ball right in the pocket there.
Maybe so, yeah. Well, he's doing it. Might be what he's doing.
Two-way, go for the combo or the carom, and then
look at this. Oh, well. No, but he got safe on it.
The two-way and get the same.
Okay, oh, that's going in the drink. Oh. Oh, what I meant to say, perfect safety right there. This is going to be a hard hit. Well, no, he might be able to get it. If he can get around that 7, he's okay. But if that 7's in his way, he's going to have a real hard time hitting this ball.
On that rail, putting that top left if he needs to float it over more. It makes it difficult.
It's hard to tell on camera whether he's got the space between the 7 and the 8.
It's not even about, when you're playing Shane, it's not even about just getting a hit on it. If he hits it full on and leaves the 6 down here right in front of a pocket.
Yeah, it's
so
that's as good as ball in hand.
So in this, you're really not trying to get it full. Trying to kind of skim it to the rail and maybe get the cue ball to come one rail back up behind the 7 or.
Yeah, let's see here.
Be tough. Let's see what he does.
Yeah,
he's going for a long jump.
Look at this. Yeah, that's. Well, Shane's gonna get a whack at it, I think. I don't think that 6 goes clean. From the other angle, maybe it does.
I don't think it does, and actually, I think he's.
Let's see. Guessing he's not gonna. If he's playing this combo, he's not gonna baby it now. Oh, he hit that good. That was pretty far off angle.
Yeah.
He hit that pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, 8-3. Shane McMinn, so he needs 2 more. So at this point, Paul just probably wants to get loose and see if he can't do something, but that alternating break, it's going to be tough from here, but
yeah,
I know he'd like to start playing a little bit better, so I know when I'm not necessarily in a match and I'm getting run away from, I try to look at something I can improve on or do something, for my next match, try to get in stroke or something.
Yeah. You have to start making balls,
Yeah, just make balls.
You have to hone it in. Sometimes you're thinking about too much. You just got to hone it in one at a time and get back to your groove. All
right, so he can make this 1, but that 2 ball is no bargain. And it doesn't look like the combo's really on. I don't think he can get enough of this 9 to cut it in. And unfortunately, playing a safe off of that 2 is not going to be so easy either.
Right.
4 ball is cut out of the way. Or
So they're running a raffle for a Predator break cue. And it looks like they're going to be doing it after this match here.
no. Yeah,
It just so happens that I do need a Predator break cue.
couldn't we all use that? I don't think I was entered in the raffle because of something. Maybe I'm a committee member or whatever. I think they said I wasn't eligible.
Well, not $10.
Well spent.
Yeah, could be well spent.
All right, so Paul is probably going to kick up table, and he's going for that 5 ball, I would imagine. See how he hits it. No, no good. Okay.
And
Shane off and running again, but he's got a little bit of a problem.
I can't tell with that 2 ball going into that
It
corner.
doesn't look like it goes,
If not, he
but
might
he's
be
playing it like it
safe.
does. No, I think he's... Oh, he didn't want it to go. Well, maybe it doesn't. Oh, no, this ball must go. Or he's willing to play a combo, maybe.
Yeah, I think it goes.
No, play the combo, but yeah, a little bit far up.
I don't know if we want it froze on that 9 like that. It did pop out, but he's glad it did.
So where's he ducking this time? He's gonna... I would think he'd go behind the 9, but with the cue ball, but maybe not. No, it looks like he's going a different direction. Yeah, he's gonna go like that. Oh, he tried to make it.
And kind of got him.
Yeah, although it looks like that's a pretty tough shot, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like back cutting that 2-9 combo, but I don't think he.
I'll tell you what, it's actually a freebie if you can stop.
Yeah,
It's a freebie. You're coming 2 rails back down, get behind the 6.
that's a really, really long angle, though.
I think he's shooting for it.
He might be going for a Karen.
Going for a 2. Oh,
Didn't want to do that.
tried to play safety. He tried to use the 2 back on down table and get behind the 9.
Yeah.
A little left English.
Well, all right.
And
So he's gonna.
I have a really tough time with those shots right
I
there.
do too.
When you use that English, sometimes it throws it enough or it loses.
I can't tell you how many
It
times
loses
I've
it by
double
the time
kissed
it gets
those.
there.
And
Yeah. Just that double hit.
all right. Looks like he's in good shape here. Yeah. Okay, I think we are definitely looking at 9-3 Shane. He's going to get him on the hill here. Okay. Just float it down a little bit for that 9, and that'll do it. All right, 9-3 Shane McMinn over Paul Guernsey.
Puts him on the hill.
That does get him on the hill.
I got my first one. I'm still waiting.
All right, so here we go. I'm guessing he's shooting. He can't duck anymore. 9-3. He's got to go. Good shot there. And he's going to get good on this. Yep. This is a shot I sometimes have trouble with. You know, going around those balls. Yeah, sometimes I don't hit these as well as I could. Yep, see. He's just a little off today. Don't see much offense here, but he also didn't take very long to look at it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to duck down there. He'll leave a little baby window there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, must have. Well, no. Yeah, and this is a tough one-rail kick, too, if you're going to go that way, because you can hit that ball, but you're not going to get safe. You're just, you know.
Well, it's almost blocked on both kicks.
Look at this. Wow.
It was froze to the rail, so it looked like he went there, but he got a sniff.
Yeah, I think he's all right. Oh, look at that. That's how he hit it. He hit that one pretty good.
Uh-oh.
He's good. Boy, he hit that one nice. Well, I think this 4 to the 5, or I guess. Oh, that must. Yeah. Okay, he's in real good shape. I think he's gonna get out from here. Well, got a little rough on this one. So what does he do here? I guess 8. No. He could play it in the side and just try to take the longer shot on the 7.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
But he's, you
He's
know,
got a little
he can't
window
get in.
between
He
them.
can't get into that window, that 78 window. I don't think. I don't think he can get in there.
I think it does. I think he.
Oh.
Oh.
See, I don't. Does he get it?
think
Did he
he
get
got
it?
it.
Yeah, maybe he might got it. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to get behind that 8, but I think he's good. Yeah. All right. That is pretty much going to do it, I think. Yep. So I think when Shane pockets this, or if he's not even going to be asked to pocket it. Nope. Paul concedes the match, and it is a 10-3 to win for Shane McMinn over Paul Guernsey. All right, we'll have another great matchup for you here after this.
We'll let you know what happens with the raffle.
All right, guys, before we get